Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new show of Arran Articulates, the show where I articulate the problems in life so you don't have to. We're here this week with a new show, and to be honest, I was unsure whether I was even going to be able to put anything out this week. I've been so ill, like not even a case of whether I was going to put a new show out, but whether you'd ever see me again. I literally thought I was going to die. So be thankful that we're here. And be thankful that you're here to listen. But it's been a hell of a week. But there's been a few other little stories that have happened, which I'm going to chuck in as well. But without further ado, let's get articulated.
Down, I'll be the judge of that. Imagine like
Okay, welcome back. Here we are. We're into a new little bit of a new look for the show. We're going to be doing some extra things coming up, some exciting stuff planned. So I'm going to be using StreamYard to do these, which means this is set up so that we can have some guests. So keep your eyes peeled on the channel because there's going to be some things happening over the next couple of weeks or so. But this is sort of a test run to see how we're getting on. I just wanted to say as well, last time something went terribly wrong with the sound on here, like people saying it was too quiet. I've adjusted that now. It's probably coming in really loud now. You'll be like, Christ, I couldn't hear him last time and now I'm deaf in one ear. Cheers, mate. But we're here. It's I've got it sorted, so we're here with it working. But as I say, it's been just a hell of a week. When I'll get to that in a minute, but I'm gonna kick things off. So yeah, as you can see there, it's easy what I'm gonna discuss with you in a bit. I dug out the COVID mask at one point, but yeah, we'll get to that. I don't want to kick things off too early. But this was funny, right? So this happened. I was driving into work, and a friend I used to work with texted me a picture of her sat in traffic, and was like, obviously she'd watched the show, but she in this text conversation here. The best typo I've ever had. I mean, that is brilliant. If you read through that, look, I said that the best thing they can do with the traffic is lock up the city and just fix everything. We all go into lockdown. They fix everything. We'll even help out, get all the roads sorted, and then just open it all back up and it'll all be fine. And she said, look, all chip in to help get it done. I can stand around and watch someone dogging. And I was sat in traffic as well. I absolutely dogging. I can stand around watching someone dogging. I was like, yeah, I can do that. If we want to do that in lockdown, I can stand around and watch someone dogging. Best typo in the world. I hope that makes it into your next show. Yeah, here it is. What an excellent one that was. That made my journey. I sat in traffic and that's really did speed it up for me. That absolutely fantastic. Best thing to do on a Friday night. Stand around and just watch people dogging. Digging. But it's a good point. It's a good point I've made there. I don't want to go back into a previous ramble or rant or whatever. But the traffic is still ridiculous. It's getting worse. It's worse since the 3 weeks ago that I did the last show about traffic. It's getting worse. I'm surprised, actually, we're even putting out any YouTube videos because I'm just sat in traffic. Just sat in my car doing it. Might start doing that. Live traffic rambles. Just me moaning at the traffic. I'm so bored of it. I'm so bored of it. It's starting to really, really grind me down. Like, I see signs when I'm driving into work, you know, those ones that remind you, like, don't drive tired. Well, I'm always tired. I might just start saying, well, I can't drive in then. Because I'm knackered anyway. Don't. They're telling me not to drive in. I can't get anywhere anyway. Just sleep in my car. It's just a joke at the moment, anyway. But right, this brings it right. So this is fantastic. This right. So I'm scrolling through Marketplace on my phone. As I'm always keeping an eye out for like figures and things and bits and bobs for my collection. Scrolling through, that was the display picture, and I thought, what's she doing? Selling her own head? like, I like what? Are you selling the glasses? The door? Is that a door or a window you sat in front of? That you selling the house? I don't know, but it does say Hot Wheels Premium Lamborghini Roadster car, and I thought, well, that's not a picture of that. That's just a picture of a woman. I then click the picture. It gets even better. I click the picture right to make it larger. It's a screenshot of him having a video call with the old woman. Picture number 1 on the Marketplace listing. He's having a video call with her. So at first, I thought it was just the woman took a photo of herself and put that on there. It's not. The plot thickens when you click it. No, he's having a video call with her. I hope that's all that went on in the video call. He could have uploaded a terrible picture there, couldn't he? Depends what they're getting up to. I'm not saying they were getting up to anything on the video call. I've just been having a chat, but just saying. Also, this is my first drink that hasn't been water since about Monday, which is like 4 days ago. Just Coke, but my God, I've missed the luxuries in life this week. I tell you that. Yeah, no, like what? How have you made that mistake? And then actually, to be fair, here's the pictures that he put with it, other than the screenshot of him having a video call with a lady. I get it. People collect these things. I mean, I can't slag people off for what they collect and stuff, but is anyone bothering to pick up one Hot Wheels car? Even if I really wanted that one, the process of trying to get that, I don't know how much. I don't even know how much he had. £9. By the time you take into account like getting it, shipping, I might actually message him and say how much for the picture of you in the. Can I get that framed? Can I do that? Ring him up, text message him. Oh, is this still available? What the Hot Toys card? No. The picture of you with the woman. I want it put on a canvas, hung up on my wall. Oh no, that's not for sale. Well, why put it in the listing then? Take it down. But yeah, that's really made me. That I laughed with that. Really funny. Yeah, I don't know. Are people buying? Maybe they are. Maybe there's a market. Well, I guess there is a market for it, but it just seems weird to sell one little mini Hot Toys car like that. I'd imagine it in a bulk, like sort of like a job lot, like 10 Hot Wheels cars. Just the one, but maybe people are getting it. Right, so there's my little snippets of the week. But yeah, so last week, daughter about, I don't know, 12:30 at night, Thursday night last week, so a week ago, wakes up in the night, daddy. I was like, oh no, here we go. I think anyone that's a dad or a parent listening to this, once that happens, you're like, oh no, this could take 5 minutes or it could take 5 hours, and I'll have no sleep for work on Friday. And you never know what you're going into when you open that bedroom door. Daddy, went in. I don't feel very well. I was like, oh, here we go. We've had this one before. No, you'll be all right. Have you had any water? No, have some water. Like, gave him some water. Like that, I was like, oh no, like, love her to bits, but after 12 at night, dealing with that. Then she's done it again, like twice. It's gone over the bed sheet. Like, oh no, well, we're gonna have to change the bed sheets now, aren't we? Then wife got up, everything all right? Not really, been sick. Massive like cleanse process occurred. She's crying, not the wife. No, the wife's fine. Daughter's crying. So we changed, like, got her changed, washed, changed the bed. Not always confirmed it's going to be an illness, is it? That like that, I always think could cough, could be something stuck, like just laid a bit. I don't know. It could be anything. But set her back. Can I sleep in your bed? Absolutely not. Yeah, great. Come and sleep in our bed and just be sick over me. Yeah, great. No, absolutely not. You're staying in here. So got her settled, back into bed. Right, about, I don't know, 1:15 here. Tucked up in bed like that again. Actually managed to get back to sleep, which sometimes doesn't work for me. Sometimes once I'm awake, I'm up, and then that would have been like 1 hour sleep for the entire night. Sometimes I just can't go back off. Like my brain just can't switch off. But anyway, I went back, managed to get back to sleep, and then 4:30, Danny, I was like, oh no, here we go again. Went in there, same situation again, covered in it. Like, I don't believe it. So then repeated the whole process again. She's now got now there's no bed linen left. Got through all of it. So then we had to strip everything down again. Then she had to come in our bed then, but luckily that's only like an hour away. I was like, oh my God, I'll just like, let me just get even an extra hour's sleep, it'd be fine. Done that. So she was ill. So she stayed at home. I went to work on the Friday, came back Friday. She's still not very well. She went to bed, woke up Saturday, full of beans, like shook that off. That was nothing done, but she was sick again during the day on the Friday. Saturday night, got to about 1:30 at night. I woke up. I was like, oh no. Zombie apocalypse. It wasn't. Wife's got it now. Same. That went on all night. Didn't see her the weekend. Literally knocked out of a neurovirus. Now, wow. I thought I'd got away with it. I spent that entire weekend. I dug the COVID mask out. I was taking no chances that weekend. I was like, I know what happens here. Everyone gets it. I'm even too surprised that the cats ended up with it at one point. Come down here and one cat's got the other one over the sink, rubbing its back. But like, it travels, that stuff. I was washing my hands. I was washing the sides. I was just all over it. I was like, I'm not getting this. I don't want this. Don't want it. Weekend ticked by. I was walking on eggshells. I kept setting myself milestones. I was like, if I can get to lunchtime on Sunday, I reckon I haven't got it. Got to lunchtime. I had lunch. Still feel fine. I feel fine. If I can get to dinner Sunday, I reckon I've definitely dodged it. Got to Sunday, fine. Monday morning, woke up, went to work, fine. I was like, absolutely brilliant. I've actually, for the first time ever, managed to dodge a full-on virus. Brilliant. Had chili con carne at lunchtime, fine. Had spicy chicken pasta when I got in Monday night, and then 10 o'clock Monday night, guess who's in the bathroom then? Me. Now, them two, I'm going to say, got away with it. They didn't get away with it because it was Hal, and I could hear it when they had it. What they didn't have, and I hate to go there, but everyone always says it, don't they? Oh, I don't want to mention anything. Well, both ends. Now, that is nothing but degrading. It's as simple as that. And everyone listening has had it at least probably twice in their life where that's happened. And when that happens, wow, I despair. I don't know what you're meant to do. That picture that I've put on the thing, he's being sick, isn't he? Yeah. Or he's, well, I hope he is, or he's just eating the toilet, but he's being sick. At least once you know it's that and it's just coming up like that, that's fine. And it really, you can sit in that position. It's still horrible. It's still awful. Sit in that position though, you're safe. If it's not that and it's just the other end, absolutely fine as well. You can stay sat, absolutely fine. Both, impossible to deal with. How are you meant to deal with that? It's not like if I could be sick out my ear and poo out my mouth, mind you, I do talk a lot of shit, but if it was all close by, like, and I could just turn my head. Fine. It's not. That's a whole. Like, there's dance routines that are easier to perform than that, and it's just risky business, isn't it? And you haven't got anything nearby you because these things start like that. I went from feeling fine. I ate chili con carne and spicy chicken pasta for dinner. I wasn't prepared for this. I wasn't prepped for this. I didn't have bowls and buckets lying around. It just started, and I had nothing. And then what the real great bit of it all is what I really love is the fact that when you get into this stage where you're just losing every single bit of fluid that's inside you, you then get really thirsty. You drink a glass of water to get it back. That's gone straight away. Like, what are you meant to do then? Well, at one point I was laid on the bathroom floor with like sweating, thinking, this is how it ends. This is it. This is the end of me. Yeah, I'm not going to see anyone ever again. I'm just going to die peacefully in my own vomit. But I just whenever, like, when God created the world and He started with Adam and Eve, and then the earth. If that's your belief, by the way, I don't want to get into any of this, but let's say that is what happened. It might have done. The earth got bigger and bigger, and then they started doing diseases and stuff like, oh, it's getting too busy. We need to, unfortunately, we're going to have to create some diseases and stuff. Yeah. And God sat there and He's got, I don't know, angels flapping around Him. Yeah, everything all right, God? Yeah, wow, it's just overpopulated, isn't it? There's too many people in it. We need to start putting, like, they're all running around really healthy as well. Like, nothing wrong with them all. Yeah, no, they do need a bit of a reality check. I wondered whether, the nose you gave everyone. Yeah. Maybe make that a bit like, be annoying, wouldn't it, if you couldn't breathe through that? Oh, what? Like, if it was like a bit clogged up? Yeah. If it was like clogged up and you couldn't breathe, that'd be a bit annoying, wouldn't it? And maybe it does that thing, when one of the humans that you created like gets a bit of dust in their nose and they go and they do that thing. What do you call it? Sneezing? Yeah. Sorry, it's all a bit new. It's all a bit new to me. But I wonder whether we make a disease out of that and call it, I don't know, a cold. Oh, good idea. Yeah, all right, okay. There's a cold. That puts that on Earth. People running around now going, what the hell? I can't breathe properly through my nose. God, yeah, it will go though. After a week, it will go. Oh, right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure I'll be fine. It's not too bad. Well, that cold thing you done went well, didn't it? Yeah. I wondered whether we sort of, where this bit called the throat. Yeah. Maybe we do something where you get like, that becomes quite sore and irritable. Yeah, all right. Just do like a sore throat. Yeah. Because again, that could pass after time, but it just means people aren't always healthy. And then if it does get bad, people could die, and then that would bring the population down. Yeah, okay. That all goes fine. There's more diseases. He's making loads of them. And then one day he sat there and doing whatever I don't know what he did after. It just says he rests, doesn't it? But he's resting then. He's resting. It's looking at the planet with a cigar like that. Come on. You know, God. Yeah. Come up with this idea. You're doing diseases. Yeah. Well, I've done a lot now. I think we're all right. No, I've got a good one. All right. Well, what I reckon is, maybe you do something where someone's sick and it makes them like bring up all the food and everything from inside them, and it just makes them sick, and it just goes everywhere, and it's uncontrollable, and it's a really horrible experience. Sounds quite extreme. Yeah, it is. Yeah. But here's the catch. The bit at the other end of you where you poo. Yeah. That comes out as well. So then you've got a human being that is doing that and the other bit as well at the same time. And God's like that. Mate, are you for real? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean business with this. I can't possibly put that out. You can call it neurovirus, and not everyone has to have it like a lot, maybe 2 or 3 times in their lifetime. But when they get it, I want them to feel like it's as close to death as they're ever going to get. I don't know, Gabriel. This sounds really harsh. It is harsh, but you got population issues, mate. This is what we need to start doing. It's just the worst thing ever. It really is the worst thing ever, and I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. So my advice to you at the moment, because they've said in the news that it's actually the neurovirus is like out there at the moment, and more people are getting it. It doesn't last long. It's about 2 or 3 days. But my Lord, the first 12 hours of it, if you get it, my thoughts are with all of you. They really are. It's just been hellish, but we're here. And we've had another Arran Articulates. I'm sorry if this hasn't been the best show in the world this week, but I just wanted to get one out there to know that, so that you know I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here. I'm still articulating, and I'm still rambling. Keep your eyes on the channel, everybody. As I say, next week we're going to have some exciting things going on, and we might be even having some special guests. Stay tuned. Keep articulating. This has been Arran Articulates, the show where I articulate the problems in life so you don't have to.
Pull the blinds down, I'll be the judge of that. Imagine life.